Okay, so.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, it was really shaky right there.
Wait,
go ahead.
I should say hi?
We both should say hi.
Oh, okay, ready?
Okay.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
Hi guys!
So, today, our activity is eating candy corn, and I've decided we're gonna make a game out of it, because that's fun. So what we're gonna do is tell you about the origin of candy corn, and we're gonna take turns telling the story. Yes, we know all about candy corn.
Yeah, we did.
So, when Sam's gonna start the story, and Madison, who's filming right now, you wanna say hi?
Hello.
Is gonna tell her when to stop talking. It can be after a couple words, it can be after like 3 sentences or more, and then it's my turn to talk, and then she's gonna tell me again when I stop talking, and we'll keep going until we get to the end of the story.
When do we know it's the end of the story?
When I say
where
so.
we get today.
Okay, so when Madison says
today.
the end. Till today.
Okay.
Yeah, till where the candy corn
So we're
is
doing like a
today.
timeline.
Yeah, the origin.
Okay.
I don't know. It'll just end up some way.
This might be weird, but I'm excited.
Okay, on your mark, Sam. Get ready, go.
Okay. Once upon a time, in the land of Pterodactylopterus, there lived a pterodactyl named Danny. And he, one day, thought it would be a wonderful time if him and his other friends in Pterodactylopterus made some sort of new candy that no one had ever heard of before.
Okay.
So, they were flying around the kingdom of Pterodactylopterus. I don't know why it's Optilus, but they kept seeing all the candy that already existed, and it was so hard for them to think of a new idea for some candy because everything was chocolate.
Okay.
And so Danny and his friends finally decided they saw another dinosaur, which I forget its name at the moment. Oh no, not a dinosaur. They saw a rhinoceros, and they thought, "Oh, look at that horn on that rhinoceros."
Okay.
So, as Danny the pterodactyl was obviously, he had to try and find something to model this candy off of, and he decided that the horn was what he was going to use. So, he was flying towards the horn because he was going to grab the horn off the rhinoceros.
Okay.
And so he grabs the horn off the rhinoceros, and him and his friends fly away to the candy factory where they're gonna make their candy. And basically they started with the color schemes of the candy.
Okay.
And at first they had to collect all the different colors. So they had to go back out again into the world, into the land of Pterodactylopterus, and look for all of their favorite colors. So the first color that Danny's friend, the Brontosaurus, found was the color of tree stars. It was green. And he thought that green would be the best color for the candy corn.
Okay.
But then their friend the Stegosaurus decided that was an awful idea. And so he went and he found a fruit called the orange. And he liked the color of the orange and chose the orange as one of the colors. Next, he walked over to his friend, the T-Rex.
Okay.
And,
well, the T-Rex was very excited about this new candy, and he agreed to help them make the candy. But meanwhile, the rhinoceros was very upset that they stole his horn. So he decided he needed to find Danny and his friends.
Okay.
so after the rhinoceros found Danny and his friends, he just kind of sat away in the distance trying to figure out how he would get his horn back. And he thought through many things of how he could catch it. He thought of using a butterfly net. He thought of using a witch's potion.
Okay.
He thought of, as in her tone.
And eventually he decided the best option was just to kill Danny. So he charged into the factory where they were starting to make the candy corn, and he attacked Danny and his friends, and he ended up killing them. But luckily, there was a secret formula.
Okay.
So, about 1,000 years later, we have an incoming figure, and this person, the figure...
The person exists 1,000 years after dinosaurs. I guess that might be, I don't know.
Well, the person could have been alive during the dinosaur.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so 1,000 years later, we have this new person, and she comes along, and her name is Sally Sue. And Sally Sue decides that she's gonna go and find something that nobody knows about.
Okay.
And
so she was just wandering around this land of dinosaurs, well, extinct dinosaurs, and she came across something written on a stone, and it was a flat stone, and it looked like something that her and her family drew in the caves.
Okay.
And so she picked it up. Well, she didn't really pick it up because it was big. So she tied a rope around it, and she hauled it off to her family's cave, where they had a nice little fire going, and they were roasting some dead duck and stuff. And she screams out to her family, and she's like, "Look, family, I have found a stone, and it has this inscription on it, and I don't know what it means, so let's figure it out and read what it says."
Okay.
So her dad came over, and he couldn't figure it out either. So he called upon the wisdom of his father. And when this wise elderly man came over, he said, "Well, my dear, that's the legend of the candy corn." And they decided that they should make the candy corn because the grandpa was so excited that he just had to see what it would be like. And so they put a bunch of ingredients into a pot, they followed the instructions on the tablet, and thus became the candy corn.
Oh no, it's already over?
No.
No. Sam.
Because then, in the year 2014, there were a group of people, also humans, and they went to a store one day. The store was called Target. And they went and found the candy corn because the cavemen had founded the candy corn business. Ta-da!
Wow. Well, as a camera person, I'm really happy that I was here for that. It was a great story. I was so interested.
Well, that's our story.
It's also our favorite Halloween candy, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, bye.
Bye!